Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have Ja Rule explaining how the label helped Kendrick Lamar during his beef with Drake, claiming they hit Drake's fans with copyright strikes when trying to share his songs, but lifted those same restrictions for Kendrick Lamar's "Not Like Us," allowing them to promote it freely. And guys, let's cue up the soundbite. Who gives a F what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this? I actually started making content not too long before the beef occurred, and guys, it wasn't UMG that took down that record. I reacted to the song, and honestly, it was some random production company who was to blame who had leaked the record. And Taylor Made also had the legal controversy surrounding it because of the AI Pac voice. And the only restriction that was lifted was the copyright claim. And honestly, that must have been due to Kendrick Lamar dropping the records faster than the label could file those claims. I know Ja can relate to Drake given how his beef with 50 went, but let's not spread misinformation now. So enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into this video where we have Ja Rule explaining how the label helped Kendrick Lamar during his beef with Drake. And I know the comments are going to be lighting this dude up, so we'll definitely be looking at some of those as well.
You know, like I said, the powers that be on that side very good at what they do when it comes to doing things behind the scenes as well.
Yeah.
Prime example in the Kendrick and Drake beef. I'll give you a great example of how they're good behind the scenes. When Drake dropped, I don't remember what record it was or whatever, but his fans were trying to put it up on Instagram.
If he's talking like that, he obviously doesn't have all the details. That record had been leaked by a production company, and that's who was actually taking it down. I actually had the notice from them. They had just blocked it from being viewed worldwide.
And it kept getting pulled down because of copyright infringement. But Interscope cleared all of that so that the fans can push out Not Like Us.
Not Like Us didn't have a production company that was trying to profit off the record. The only thing UMG would have did for that Drake record was stop that production company from trying to profit off of it. Ja Rule is just speaking from a position of speculation because he doesn't obviously know the facts, because the company that filed the claim didn't have anything to do with UMG. It seemed like it was just the producers of that record that were trying to get some money off of it first.
That's just good behind the scenes fighting from the label.
And that's not to say that the labels don't do stuff behind the scenes.
You're getting stopped. Your fans are getting stopped from trying to help you fight the beef. His fans is amplifying the shit and throwing fire on this motherfucker.
Guy has PTSD from 50 still, you can tell.
And they said, let them do that. Don't stop. Don't let the copyright thing go there. Allow it.
Right.
That's just smart.
They left it open for a few days, but it's still the music business because they definitely put copyright claims on all of those videos a few days after. And it did tick me off that a lot of creators were complaining about that, but guys, they gave you 3 days of ad revenue from that. So yeah, man, let's all be grateful.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think about it no more. I don't give a fuck about it no more. I poke niggas too. I have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's fun.
When you're not bothered, you don't bring it up every other day. I feel like anytime he's able to take a shot at 50, he's taking it. And anytime 50 can take a shot at Ja Rule, he's definitely going to take it as well. Pause.
Whatever. Oh, boy.
Do you think that shit could?
Yeah, obviously Ja still has PTSD and trauma from that 50 Cent beef, but I obviously don't think he has any inside knowledge on this event anyway. Obviously, labels do stuff behind the scenes. It's not like Drake hasn't allegedly done those same things. The labels themselves said that Drake did these very tactics in his own petty beefs. So yeah, man, it's just hypocrisy. But I clearly remember trying to upload that video and some random production company flagging it down with that copyright claim, and they also blocked those videos from being viewed worldwide. While there is cases where like a third party hired by the labels will go and put these claims on stuff and take down records, this didn't seem like it was one of those companies. Like I said, it seemed like the producers had actually leaked it, and it's even more evident when you listen to the record after it had officially dropped and the production was completely different. So Ja, I think you may have gotten this one wrong, as well as a bunch of other things wrong throughout your career. Shout out to Ja Rule, you definitely are a legend. You had some monster hits. You literally ran radio for a few years, but he's definitely out of touch with this one. I don't think he's speaking facts. Look at some of these comments. That's literally not true. Drake's didn't have copyright strikes either for who he wanted. Multiple influencers confirm that. Kai, your age, screw. Why do people repeat whatever they hear without any validation? Honestly, it's just because they're clip farming. He's just trying to get a viral moment, guys. Did any of you idiots stop and think that maybe Kendrick took the loss financially to allow them to do this? Something Drake is not willing to do. Stop the BS, Kendrick won. Kendrick definitely slaughtered Drake, but at the end of the day, I think he was just dropping these records very spontaneously. I don't think he gave the record label any time. They obviously saw that the creators loved that, and yeah, man, they kept it going for a few days. There was even a few people from Kendrick's camp that confirmed that he had let it slide for a few extra days. Ja Rule over Kendrick Lamar, and it's not even close. Fam, I don't think by any metric it would be even close, but it would definitely be in Kendrick Lamar's favor. And very fitting coming from a guy that has an animated Drake as his profile pic. Both artist songs were not getting copy strikes. Yeah, because they were releasing it literally straight to the internet, straight to YouTube. These weren't records getting a full rollout. The only thing that was taken down was the Taylor Made and 616 in LA, to my knowledge. Yeah, that Taylor Made record was taken down obviously because of that AI Pac voice controversy. LOL, the lies they be spreading. K-Dot really won against propagandists. Yeah, man. And the cult of the OVOites have done their all to try to change narratives, obviously to no avail. Wow, that's when I repost Drake, they take it down. I thought it was him collecting his intellectual property. When I freestyle to his beats, they completely remove it. Other artists flaggy, but will still allow it up, but take all their revenue. Whole time I was thinking it's Drake. It's not Drake, it's Universal. And this is actually very common. They probably just don't want you rapping on it, fam. That's a lie. Label lifted restrictions for both artists. Again, I just think the labels just let it slide for a little bit. But I'm going to say it again. It's the music business. They're in the business of making money through their intellectual property. These niggas realized the beef was a year ago. Like, we all old enough to remember that Friday night and Saturday morning, Family Matters, Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us drop. You can't revise history this early. At least wait 5 years. 5 years is too long for them because they tried revising history the day after. I don't think doing a reaction video is the same as posting the song on your socials. I think Ja is conflating. And I definitely think he's wrong. He's probably just listening to whoever's around him, and they're completely wrong. Push-Ups and Taylor Made both got taken down when they first came out. It was funny because they weren't on DSPs yet. If you know Drake's battle history, he usually uploads his disses to socials and SoundCloud first, charged up, Deppy freestyle, back-to-back, etc. BMG never had an issue with it, not until this battle. Same battle where all their rap artists happened to join in at the most convenient times. Nigga got jumped with his hands tied behind his back. I can respect the push L, but as a nigga with a brain, this shit really don't deserve respect. It was a fixed fight. Oh, fam, and I should have read the name first, guys. This is Rayo, the infamous guy that has all the time in the world to comment on anything Kendrick Lamar, and probably the closest competition to Maul as Drake's biggest glazer. Fam, you're completely wrong. Push-Ups, like I said, was taken down because they didn't clear that production. There was a sample in there that they obviously couldn't clear, and Taylor Made obviously got taken down because Tupac's estate could have potentially sued them. Oh, Rayo. Wrong again. He knows this because he did the same with him and 50. He was a hit maker and 50 knew that. Even stated he took Ja Rule's formula when it comes to making the hits. 50 clowned on Ja just to be singing his hooks too. But the fact still remains. Once you're uncool, it's really difficult to change that perception. Bro is a famous beef loser. I'm sure he's an expert at recognizing the signs. And the PTSD for Ja seems to be off the charts. And you can't say you're unbothered when you're constantly showing how bothered you are. Drake has learned a lot from you. Kendrick let him do it. This one thinks because he's animated, he knows what he's talking about. He's talking ish. Yeah, man, he's just talking just to talk. He didn't even have his facts correct. We need more space for real hip hop politicers, not for hip hop feelers who create bullshit narratives to fool their delusions on whatever music they listen to. And I totally agree, fam. That's why I'm here. Somebody really said, "Where is Ja?" And he came with the dumbest take a year late. Yo, man, this comment is goated. Neither of their songs has copyright restrictions, which is why the battle was so good. Both brought their best, and we got to judge. Like Dave Chappelle said, who the fuck want to know what Ja Rule is thinking right now? Close enough. Of course, Ja Rule, out of all people, sides with Drake, which is definitely very poetic. But yeah, guys, Ja is obviously wrong about this. And he's really confident, too, in his take, which makes it even crazier. But yeah, guys, UMG didn't have anything with taking down those songs. They were for other reasons. And none of them were because they didn't want Drake to have a disadvantage in promoting his records. At the end of the day, again, the music business, they have a stake in him making money as well. The culture and the people obviously chose who they related to more, and that was Kendrick Lamar. A year later, a dude is still on a historic run. It's wild because the dude is already 10 years into an already historic career. But definitely let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about Ja Rule's take? You guys think we should give a fuck about what he has to say right now? I mean, everyone has a right to their opinion, but definitely let me know what you guys think, even though I'm pretty sure where you guys are going to be leaning towards. But I'm definitely looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. I really want to thank you guys so much for continuing to make this channel a part of your day. It honestly means the world to me, and all the love and support that you guys continue to show this channel on a daily is honestly overwhelming and probably the biggest reason why I make these videos. So I really want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all of it. Do want to send out a huge shout out to all those that have been joining YouTube memberships. Small way to support the channel, but definitely goes a long way. And also a very big super thank you to all those that have been sending super thanks and also cash apps, because again, it goes so far in supporting the channel. I definitely want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all of it. Hope you guys love this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.